Did someone like Provost arrive at the church to be accused of raping minors and other crimes attributed to him to become Pope in 2025? What makes this case even more intriguing is that this man, whose history includes serious accusations of sexual assault against minors, has today become the head of the Catholic Church. The story here is not just accusations, but a series of strange events that might amaze you. Get ready, because what you will hear may exceed expectations. Let's start from the beginning. Robert Francis Prevost, who chose the name Pope Leo XIV for himself, was born in Chicago on September 14, 1955. He became the first American to be elected Pope in the Catholic Church on May 8, 2025. But behind this high office lies a complex and questionable history. At the beginning of his career, he was sent as a missionary to Peru, where he spent years working as a bishop, before taking up the post of bishop in Chiclayo between 2014 and 2023. In 2023, he rose to the presidency of the Episcopal District. However, question marks have appeared regarding his handling of sexual assault cases since his time in Chicago. In 2000, Prevost was responsible for the Augustinian province in Chicago, when he allowed Father James Ray, who was accused of sexually abusing children, to live in St. John's Stone Monastery near a Catholic school. This priest, who confessed to his inappropriate behavior, was placed under ministerial restrictions, but he continued to commit crimes against minors. Prevost did not take the necessary measures and showed no remorse for his choice of monastery, raising serious doubts about his credibility in protecting children. The issue doesn't end there. In 2022, 3 women filed complaints against another priest in Peru, Eleuterio Vasquez Gonzalez, accusing him of sexual assault since 2007. The striking aspect of this case is that Prevost did not open a sufficient canonical investigation, despite the victim's attempts to raise the issue. No concrete precautionary measures were taken by Prevost, and the priests continued to perform his priestly duties, raising questions about his responsibility. In contrast, the Diocese of Chiclayo defended Prevost, stating that he took measures to protect the church from any potential scandal. However, the debate remained about whether the measures taken by Prevost were sufficient. The victims insisted that the priest confess the assaults to him, while the diocese asserted that the confession was limited to prayer only. Then came the decisive moment in May when Prevost was elected Pope Leo XIV, despite the accusations against him. Many of these suspicions were ignored during the conclave that led to his election, making him Pope in the face of immense challenges. The cardinals chose him despite the criticism, raising serious questions about the criteria for electing the Pope, especially given the sensitive issues surrounding his record. The survivors' network of those abused by priests and victim advocacy groups were prepared to criticize the church for its failure to address such issues. Despite the church's repeated claims that Prevost followed canonical rules, the question remains: is it acceptable for someone with such a questionable past to hold the highest leadership position in the Catholic Church? While some continue to defend him, the issues related to him remain unresolved and pose a threat to the Church's reputation. What is your opinion on this issue? Do you find it normal for Prevost to become the Pope of the Catholic Church under these circumstances?